Hello YouTube world, welcome to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I drop hot content like this, and stay tuned for the next video. Hello podcast world, welcome to my channel. I just wanted to say that I haven't been really recording anything lately, podcasting anything, because as you can see, I don't really have much of a voice. I got COVID roughly around December 21st, 2021, and I just haven't been able to have really had the voice. Got tested, really was sick for the whole end of 2021, the Christmas break and the New Year's break and everything, and missed out on shows and activities and ways to make money and everything, and just like I say, it's no joke. I'm not asymptomatic, so there are those out there who be like, oh, I had COVID, it wasn't nothing. And then you have those on the other side of the spectrum that, like myself, I had COVID. I had the real deal COVID, and I'm still dealing with it. I tested positive like a week ago, probably like Friday. I think it's been about going on. It ain't good all over the weekend, but I feel like crap, and I feel like I sound like crap, and I'm still winded and coughing, and still the weather is still changing, and when I was dealing with COVID, when I got COVID, it was hot, so I didn't know what to do. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't just open up a door and be like, oh, let me get some of this fresh air, because I wasn't really going anywhere, any of that. And I want you to understand that when it comes down to COVID, it's not to be played with. I was one of those people that didn't think about the others when it comes to this vaccine. Now I'm just like, well, okay, fuck it, let me go on, and when I get a chance to take it, I'm gonna take it. The Pfizer version of it is what I'm going after, and I'm just like, do what I gotta do, doesn't matter what it is, and what people are saying. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? So, yeah, that's part of it, and then I've watched Spiderman. That is like Spiderman No Way Home. I watched it twice in theater, and I watched it once on Fire Stick, and I'm good on watching it now. Nobody's really talking about it. I don't know. I guess COVID has trumped some of its reviews, other than the fact that it's making good money. I haven't heard too much more, other than the fact that, it's a good movie. So, I tell you this, for those who haven't already gone to go see Spider-Man No Way Home, definitely go check it out. It is a great movie. I'm looking forward to the lineup that he got set forth with is because of it, which is the Doctor Strange's in the multiverse of madness, whatever, and it's gonna have Wanda on there, and the Scarlet Witch, and great. It's gonna be great. I can see. If you've already seen the series, it's called the Marvel What If series, whatever. That's gonna take a playbook out of there, and you'll see it's lined up to go along with what they got going on with the Marvel What If. So you definitely have to check out the Marvel What If series, so that you'll understand where they're coming from when they say that Doctor Stephen Strange and the Multiverse of Madness or whatever is the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? And you got to look at it like this. I don't know how in depth you are when it comes to the multiverse theory and all the stuff that they were talking about in Spider-Man No Way Home or whatever. Because even the Amazing Spider-Man, which is Andrew Garfield, was like talking about string theory and all this and that. You know, you got to really get some real depth in that and pay attention to what they really got going on in the multiverse. Like, I've watched shows like Sliders. I've watched shows like Continuum. I've never got into the show Doctor Who, and people say that is a similar concept. So, like I say, all of that is interesting when it comes to dealing with the multiverse theory. Even Family Guy has its own multiverse theory episode. It's the episode where Stewie invents a way to go to the different multiverses or throughout the multiverse or whatever, and they can't find their way home, funny enough to say, and they end up in a place where it's Disney based and they're singing "It's a Wonderful Day for Pie." I love that. That is great. You know, it doesn't take much for Family Guy to come up with a song and make us laugh. But by the end of the series, or the end of the episode or whatever, they had a world where they went to where dogs were in charge and people were like dogs. And of course, Brian was like, "Oh yeah, we gotta check this out," and you know, all this and that. And then they found human Brian and dog Stewie. And when they went home, human Brian came back. I mean, they kind of make it seem like they killed him off immediately. So I don't know, but it's an interesting concept nonetheless. Just like I would say, check out the show Sliders. I really be interested in seeing a revamp or reboot to that show, because it was just a genius. It was great until about the fifth season, and that's usually how it works with most TV shows. That fifth season is where things start getting real shaky and flaky on the existence of the show. So, you know. Well, 2022, it's hard to believe, and this is a good year for me. This is going to be a great year for me, because 2022, it will mark the 20-year reunion. I got a 20-year reunion coming up, and it's a big deal to me because I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of my classmates. I'm looking forward to seeing some of my old friends, and I plan on following along this year, more so than I did in past years, when it comes to homecoming weekend. I'm really indulged in being a part of what's going on for homecoming. Hopefully, I can't say what the future beholds, but that is what I am interested in seeing when it comes down to it. I definitely want to go to check out these moments in time and see what my classmates have been up to. Now, so shout out the class of Liberty Island class of 2020. Shout out the class of 2002 of Liberty Island. Shout out. That's my people, y'all. So, and even if you didn't graduate from LE or 02, shout out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of those people that's like, Oh, they didn't graduate with us. No, we were classmates. You know what I'm saying? You might not got the same. Like I said, we were all doing the same thing around the same time and enjoying the same, you know, way things were at the time or whatever would seem to me, if I look back on it, so much better. And now look how things are with these pandemics and masks and stuff. So it just was a simpler time, and just who knew that we would be here to make it to this point? Because a lot of my classmates didn't even make it out of high school. They, you know, they just didn't make it, and I'm sorry. R.I.P. to those who didn't make it to graduation. Uh, Sad times, hard times. Now, I just want to say thank you, everyone who tunes in to my podcast, who's listening, who has ever listened to what I've had to say, and who out there who feels me, and just is like, oh my God, he is so random. I am very random. I look at it like this: you never know what is going to get people to listen to you. You never know what people are gonna be thinking at the end of the day, because you're like, hey, I'm here to thank you for the podcast, and thank you for listening to everything that I got going on. I appreciate that, and it's nothing but love at the end of the day. Like, we love you, Hey, you love me, I love you. Let's just make sure that everyone gets a chance to be heard. I appreciate that. And thank y'all for listening during this like hear how I sound, I can barely, I think I'm breathing pretty good comparatively, considering how I was sounding, and I couldn't talk. I could barely talk. I think I'm doing okay right now, but it be times where I want to get crunk, get loud, or whatever. And I look forward to the shows that are coming back on. I'm back on track with my shows again, and like I say, some people aren't. I like television. You know what I'm saying? I like to believe. It gives me a sense of hope, sense of belief that I could be doing that. Like, let's say I was watching the FBI series today, and it makes me be like, well, I could do that, but it's not for everyone. And okay, there's three of them: FBI Most Wanted, and FBI International, and I've noticed that people are like, what do you watch? I watch a lot of Dick Wolf shows. You know what I'm saying? Then on Wednesday, Chicago Wednesday, which is Chicago Med, Chicago Fire, Chicago PD, all written and done by Dick Wolf or whatever. And Law and Order Thursdays, Law and Order SVU and Law and Order Organized Crimes. And I think Blacklist comes on that night too, but it's not a Dick Wolf show. But it's the concept is to say action, thriller, drama, thriller, whatever. And I feel like, and then on Sundays I'll be watching Power, and I'll be watching Equalizer and Family Guy. I think that tops. And then all of the CW shows, pretty much, that are like DC CW shows, which is The Flash and DC Legends of Tomorrow, and just Batwoman, and I think that's it. I'm never really certain on if I'm missing something or whatever. But hey, those are my kind of shows. I love the drama, thriller, action thriller TV shows or whatever. And I've been watching All American for a while too. And yeah, I think that gives me the full rundown of the shows that I. Oh, Snowfall's getting ready to come out. Okay, so yeah, those. I think that is it. Um, that stuff that's current right now that I'm watching, and I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I love these shows. I in my spare time, that's what I do. I definitely am a TV aholic watcher, whatever. I don't know what other people are doing. Maybe a little gaming. I'm trying to get into that a little bit. So yeah. Now, and of course, whatever movie I might watch on that particular day. So again, just want to give you the insights and the outsights of everything that's going on. Um, Someone said they think my voice is hot and sexy, and they think that the way I sound is a good thing to them. So, well, hey, I ain't got no control over that. So, but I do have control over saying thank you for the compliment and thank you for tuning in. So, thank you either way. I appreciate it, and um, thank you. That's all I can say. I'm gonna go ahead and close this out and upload it so that you can feel me, so that you can go on and get the best life that you can get out of what I got going on. And I appreciate it. I really do, because I really want to. This is, to me, every time I talk, it's just practice. And just practice doing whatever, because there's those out there who have not started or afraid to start or won't start, and I'm not trying to be. I'm trying to have something casual that will hold everyone down while I'm kind of grinding. And thank you. So yeah, I appreciate y'all for listening. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. My main everything is on YouTube and my YouTube channel. So build the business that you dream and keep hope alive. Thank you.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.